Welcome to the stream, Outlaws. Hey, this is KGB. Happy New Year, everybody. That's right, this is the first stream of 2023. I hope everybody had a good last night and had a safe New Year's Eve. So what we're going to be bringing you today is we're going to be doing the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions. And we're going to be doing live play-by-play and reaction. So, we're going to get things set up here. Hey, everybody. All right, so what I'd like to do is we're going to go over some pregame statistics, why we wait for the game to come on. Yeah, I hope everybody had a nice party night. I know I was up pretty late myself. What? Brought the new year in with friends. So that was awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these things working. All right, so we'll bring her up here. I realize, guys, it's a little small there for the match predictor. I do absolutely have plans that by the second. Well, I'm doing a doubleheader today, but by the time next weekend rolls around or Thursday, I'm not sure. I think I may be skipping Monday night this week, but I'll be doing Thursday. So by Thursday, I should have some pretty cool layout changes and stuff for you guys. So I'm looking forward to releasing that for everyone. All right, so with that said, we're going to start up here. Our match predictor says that 69.2% think Detroit's going to be beating Chicago today. That leaves 30.5% that believe Chicago will pull it out. Detroit is -4. The spread is -4 under the pick center. I realize you guys can't see the pick center. I realized that this morning when I fired it up. Hey, welcome everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, the spread's -4. Money line's -120 on the Lions. Over and under is 52.5. Okay, so we're going to go over some season leaders here. So we got Justin Fields, who has thrown for 185 of 297 attempts for 2,167 yards, 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He'll be facing off against Jared Goff, who has thrown for 338 of 524 for 3,259 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. And the Lions are on a tear right now, guys. I mean, they're playing really good ball. They've pulled out some killer comebacks. Again, the Bears really, they don't have anything to play for other than pride. So we'll see how well they bring it. But yeah, I think this would be a good one. All right, moving on. So under rushing yards, we got Justin Fields, who's carried the ball 150 carries and has rushed for 1,011 yards with 8 touchdowns. Detroit has Jay Williams with 224 carries for 850 yards, 14 touchdowns. Your receiving leaders, Chicago, D. Mooney, 49 receptions for 493 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then we have Detroit, A. St. Brown, 96 receptions for 1,050 yards and 6 touchdowns. Sorry, guys. Screen's a little bit far. All right, so moving on, we'll go over the injury report here real quick. For the Chicago, we got Breon Borders, who is out. Daraton Evans, out. Alex Leatherwood is out. Michael Ajumada out. Sorry about hacking up them names. And Sterling Weatherford is out. Now for the Detroit Lions, we have Austin Bryant, Michael Brokers, Deshaun Elliott, Ross Pierschbacher, and Justin Jackson all out for the Detroit Lions as well. And Detroit, they hold their fate. They beat the Bears, their playoff hopes are still alive. So it's definitely gonna be a good one to see. All right, guys. So let's check and see where we're at with the game. I may have to do some swap around. Oh, I see. We're still waiting. It's still just before noon, so while we queue up some sit here and hang out music. Appreciate everybody that has stopped. Shout out. Who do we all got in here? Make sure to get your subs in, guys. Or, my apologies, your votes, your game votes. Who do you think is gonna win? What's up, Mav? That's right. The Georgia Bulldogs winning the Natty, or moving on for the chance at the Natty last night. They'll be playing against TCU. Both games were amazing, to be honest. I rightfully enjoyed them. I do apologize about the sudden interruption in last night's stream. Unfortunately, a lot of streamers were interrupted. At least the circle of people that I've followed around, they all had issue with it, so I'd like to give a shout out there. We got old Maverick Sports here in the chat. He's watching the stream with us today, but he's not feeling the greatest, so he's just not going to get on to commentate today, but he's gonna follow us and interact within the chat. Oh, another thing, guys. If you haven't noticed, C Sports Network. This is the C Sports Network, Clan HBS, but I've officially opened our second channel now. So here in the next while, I'm going to slowly integrate us all in and hopefully get all of our subscribers from here to come join us up over on the C Sports channel. But it's a way of separating the gaming and the sports, the broadcast style type of content. So it's just a way to narrow down that that audience that likes that specific content. So yeah, if you haven't, feel free to check the channel out. I will be splitting up streams between the two channels here, starting with the next few streams. It won't be today, but it's possible Thursday I'll stream for the first time on it. Hey, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry about the dead air. We'll get a little more fun time music going. All right, so we should probably be able to check on this. All right, there we go. Again, I certainly hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday. Oh, my apology. We are into the game already. My apologies.
Herbert. Second down and 10. Fields looking to throw.
Fields going deep.
Firing downfield.
And it's thrown way over.
Valence Jones. Pressure on Fields. 3rd and 10 upcoming.
And that's exactly what you want. If you're the Detroit Lions, you want to get this pressure up the gut. Malcolm Rodriguez was blitzing. That leaves Isaiah Buggs open.
Okay. My apologies here. Fields under pressure, is running it out. Ooh, now he took a nice hit in the back. That man is tough. Flag on the play. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Holding defense. Number 39.
Defensive holding.
That 5-yard penalty will be added to the result of the play. Automatic first down.
Jerry Jacobs.
You're going to have to, unfortunately, deal with some of this if you're a Detroit fan, because Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator, loves to play man. Especially on 3rd down, he's going to have these exotic pass rushes. And what happens is the corners, they have to man up. And unfortunately, sometimes they're going to get caught holding. You're going to get those types of penalties.
So we got Fields in the shotgun. He's going to run to the right, and he's going to pick up a couple on the run.
By Aiden Hutchinson, the rookie out of Michigan.
Aiden Hutchinson, nice job with the contain.
So really Fields has the ability, guys. On the
defensive side, that you know all week long, as I said, Justin Fields is the key. Instead
he could set an NFL record.
Very patient, makes a perfect
if he has these last 2 games of good outings with his passing rating.
Tight end commit shifts to the right side.
2nd and 5. Fields back to pass. He's going to dump it off to Montgomery. He's going to be close to the first. We'll have to see where they're going to mark it. Oh, they're going to call just shy.
Jacobs and Anzalone. Look at the Lions defensive unit.
And you'll see the rushing is bad, passing is bad, last in points. The last 4 or 5 weeks, though, it has been good football. It's been led by Malcolm Rodriguez, Alex Anzalone, of course, Aiden Hutchinson, who's now been in this 2-point stance, sometimes in a 2-point, sometimes in a 3-point stance. And I love the way that he's really seeing the game.
Here we go. Fields under center.
Run and doing a good job.
Oh, we got a Wildcat. Fields down the field. Big yard gain. Still on his feet.
At the Lions 21-yard
down to the Lions 21. 31-yard gain.
Took the snap.
Now this is a nice wrinkle. Komet, he's going to go in motion. He's going to be the one that's actually going to take this snap and
Hey, thanks for posting that up there, Mav.
To Justin Fields, just a different way of having a design quarterback run. You put Justin Fields over there.
How's it going there, Jameson?
Leading the block. Look at the nice block, kicking out that defender for Justin Fields to get the first down.
Welcome, everybody that's just joining the stream. Appreciate you stopping by.
From the Detroit 21.
Fields going to throw it over. Incomplete.
In the vicinity of Byron Pringle. With that 31-yard run 2 plays ago, Justin Fields surpasses our colleague Michael Vick. He's now in second place all-time rushing yards by a quarterback in a single season.
Justin Fields, 1,050 yards at the start of the game.
The company that Justin Fields is in, Michael Vick.
Very nice, good company.
Remember having to go against him.
That's the right guard, Tevin Jenkins.
And Tevin Jenkins, they actually were just getting back, and they were excited to have him back. You know, the offensive line has actually played pretty well, especially as of late. They've been protecting a little bit better. Justin Fields getting a little more comfortable in that pocket.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year's.
Getting into the game.
I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's Eve.
But so far, it's...
And if anybody's joining us that your New Year's Day is over, then happy second day of January of 2023.
Luke Getsy really like what he's done with this offense. You know, you say, all right, we can't pass the football. It's a combination.
All right, guys, so we have a 20-light goal.
And then all of a sudden you decide you're going to go and start
Let's see if we can get
support
support from the
scoring drives.
From you viewers, and let's get those lights going, those thumbs up.
8 field goals.
8 field goals, 3 touchdowns.
Get your subscriptions in so you don't miss any future game content like this.
Trying to right this ship of this 8-game losing streak.
All right, here we go. Fields under center.
Second down and 10 with Schofield in for Jenkins. This is Herbert.
Herbert with a nice run. He's going to be about a yard short of a first.
Made the tackle.
Third down.
Yards for Khalil Herbert, who returned from IR last week after missing 4 games. So an impressive drive to open this game for Chicago. They were aided by a defensive penalty in the opening minute. They're 7th in the league on 3rd down. Herbert remains in the backfield, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Fields back to pass. He's going to dump it off. 85 Clement in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. There we go, Bears Nation. Hell yeah. Told you, didn't I?
And this is a tremendous job. Understanding.
I guess I never did in the pregame, did I, give my prediction to win winners? I think the Bears are going to win by 10.
The Detroit Lions, when they were playing them last week, what happens is you're running the ball.
Detroit by 10.
All of a sudden, the safety, this is Will Harris, was supposed to have him. He's staring at the run game. Doesn't see that Cole Kmet goes out in the pass. He's late to cover him, and that brings up an easy touchdown for Justin Fields and that Chicago Bears offense.
Extra point,
touchdown for Kmet
and it's good.
This season, Cairo Santos adds the extra point. The Bears quiet the crowd here in Detroit. Bears score.
All right, so at the first commercial break, we got the Bears leading the Detroit Lions 7-0. Hey, Jason Kendricks. That's right, touchdown, baby. Oh, is that supposed to be thumbs down or a point down for? So, Joe, any of you guys watch that the Peach Bowl last night? That was a really good game, and as a matter of fact, so was the TCU Michigan game. That was really good. Oh, was that super good? All right, guys. At some point during the stream here, just because something I want to do, keep an eye on the chat, guys, because at an undisclosed period during the stream, I will be throwing out random game keys for Steam. Just because I want to. No strings attached. So keep an eye on that chat. Be the first one to redeem the key in Steam. And then the game is yours to keep for good. Be sure to get your votes in, guys. Appreciate everybody that stopped by thus far and hopefully to come. So when we come back from break, we're going to have the Detroit Lions. Well, the Bears will be kicking the ball off to the Lions. Just before we went, Chicago threw to Clement, who made it into the end zone. Here we go. Detroit's it's out of the end zone. Trying to have it on the 25.
Having a terrific season.
The best thing about Goff is that he's not turning the football over. Past 6 games, no interceptions, no fumbles. I love the complete command he has. And you can just see how comfortable he is. He talks to Ben Johnson all week long about what he wants. And it's been really, really refreshing to see him because he was a #1 pick. And we said, man, can he do it? He certainly can.
I'm so happy to see that the stream is running really decent today, guys.
26 points per game. Goff, a big reason why.
All right, so here we go. The Lions going to start under center.
On first down,
fake handoff over the middle, caught, and he's going to have maybe a yard.
27-yard line by the tight end, Brock Wright. Second down and 8. Coming up as we check out the Lions offensive line with the Pro Bowler Frank Ragnow in the middle.
And the offensive line has obviously helped out. He gets protection, he gets time. But DJ Chark, the addition of him now that he's healthy, the way that he's opened up the passing game because he's such a big deep threat. That is
so
really
basically, you know, as I stated earlier in the stream, that the Lions, they control their fate.
There's Williams on second down.
Nice.
Williams out across.
I like to see a running back that gets in there and just sticks it to him.
Up against the 24th ranked.
You don't really see that hard nose.
The defense has struggled. They have a lot of young guys.
And rightfully so.
Bright spot
the old school hard knocks running backs.
Really good. Nice safety out of
because they're evolving the game into a passing game. So you don't see those type of running backs anymore.
When it comes to the 2, 3, 4 years down the road.
And with injuries and concussion protocols and whatnot, it's not the same game, which rightfully so, you know, like I said. Ooh, Lions, big pass down the Lions, big down the field. I'll get it out. 28-yard pass.
Too easy, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to sit there and you wonder, well, why are you going to have him one-on-one with Josh Blackwell? Well, it's really because they have to blitz in order to generate pass rush, last in the NFL in sacks.
Oh, I know it.
Because they can't get the natural pass rush that they thought they would have. Because
the thing is the Bears have a team to really actually do good in a season. But they all season long they shot themselves in the foot with just mental mistakes, stupid penalties. They don't have as strong of a defense as they've had, you know, in the decades previous, and you know whatnot. But
they probably fixed whatever it was. You can tell Goff not even concerned.
But now they got this Justin Fields. This young man is.
Let's get after it.
This young man is
really good.
Quite talented.
All year long. That one just missed Jamison Wilson, but you see that offense, 91 points scored. Jamison Williams, 91 points scored, most in the NFL in the first quarter. Really good at Ben Johnson.
All right, here we go. Golf hands off. Jamal Williams on his feet for about 12 yards. First down. We have flag on the play.
Again, we will check with the referee, Adrian Hill. Looks like it's against the Lions.
I just hope to see that the Bears do the right thing and they build around this young man and utilize his strengths instead of trying to turn him into, you know, a sit-still pocket passer or just...
Opening drive, Sam Darnold finds Tommy Tremble for this 17-yard score. Up early on the Bucks, 7-0. Kenny.
Incredible, Jonathan. How about the
There you go, game break, guys.
Their own destiny.
What a job Steve Wilkes has done. He's had 3 different quarterbacks.
That's one thing I forgot to do.
Took it to the Lions last week.
I will get that done here very soon.
If they win, and the
hey, Spider Knight, that's right. Let's go Bears. Bears leading 7-0.
Yards on the ground against the Lions.
Ooh, golf is complete for about 7 yards.
And take it down to the 35-yard
Lions are moving down the field quite well.
16.
Jared Goff.
Khalif Raymond made the catch.
Right on the money to Khalif Raymond. Going up against Jalen Jones. And
there's Ben Johnson, who's received a lot of praise this season.
I'd like to say welcome everybody that's joined us on New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, everybody.
How he would transform this.
Thank you for joining me for this Chicago-Detroit game.
And Jared Goff at the
Golf under shotgun, back to pass, over the middle, guns it, and it is incomplete. Bounces off number 4.
As we check in with Shannon.
Yeah, we spoke to a couple players about Ben Johnson. St. Brown told me, I love him. That's exactly what he said. He said he's one of his favorite coaches that he's been around. And I said, why? And he said, he works hard, he's smart, and he's a really good teacher. He said he knows how to teach, and that's something that's taken for granted. I did check with the Lions about Goff's his helmet, and they did tell me he was just having radio communication issues, and it's all fixed.
All right, thanks, Shannon. Lions will go for it.
All right, guys. If the stream bottoms out, I just praised it a little just a bit ago, and it's starting to hiccup, but please bear with. Just refresh your stream. Off downfield for a big pass. Oh! Almost intercepted. Flag on the play. 4th and 4, but we have to see what the flag is. I think they're going to call it on the Bears.
This was initially good coverage across the board by the secondary, and because the ball was underthrown, you can see that Kyler Gordon is holding on to DJ Chark, who was trying to make a play back.
Pass interference.
That's interference. Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. They've shot themselves in the foot all season long with plays like that.
And that's the correct call, Kenny. Unfortunately, they had good coverage. The ball was so badly underthrown that he had to grab them. 6 opening drive TDs allowed, most in the NFL. And, you know, unfortunately, you're going to probably be in the same situation.
Hey, I appreciate that, Spider Knight. Thank you so much.
Looking and saying, man, what else could you have done?
I certainly appreciate that. Shout out to you.
The ball is underthrown that poorly.
Lions gain 34 yards on the penalty. The handoff to Jamal Williams, and he will not get there. Matthew Adams, the first Bear to make contact. There's Nate Sudfeld, the backup quarterback. Ben Johnson on the left. Sudfeld drawing plays on the whiteboard due to the communication issues that Goff has been having.
And you can see Goff, he's now going to, he's got a...
Again, guys, I apologize about the stream bottoming out. It was
no panic
running
either one of them right now.
Pretty good earlier. But we'll make it through. All right, here we go. Goff under center.
Goff throws, caught.
Touchdown, Lions.
Brock Wright.
I would assume cap room, you know, and trying to position for draft picks is why they traded him away, or just You know, sometimes players just aren't happy and it's not the right fit, so they move on.
Is the reason that Brock Wright was
but yeah, he was
get outside of his leverage to get that touchdown.
Like the week that they traded him, he played that monsoon game and was, you know, the top defensive player, and followed it up with trading him off. All right. They are on commercial, but I'm going to stay right here with you. Like to remind everybody, get your likes and your subscribes in so you don't miss any future game content or anything else. I have officially launched the C Sports Network's own channel. It is the second channel. It will be a child channel of Clan HBS. So you can find a link to the channel by going to the homepage of the Clan HBS channel. There, up on the artwork. There's some buttons up there. You can find a link. All right. Sorry about the dead air time, guys. So, have the Bears always been your team there, Knight? It looks like we're going to be coming back. We come back, the Lions will be kicking off. The game is now tied 7-7. Jared Goff just threw a 9-play, 75-yard play. Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, let's get this going. Here we go. Detroit to kick.
Man he was traded for prior to last season.
It's going to be fielded about. Oh, he's not fielding it. Touchback. Bears have it on the 25.
Back out in a 7-7 game.
Here comes Justin Fields in the offense.
Grew up in Georgia.
Mr. Fields, born in 1999 to Kenshaw, Georgia.
Bulldogs played in the SEC championship game.
Played in the SEC championship in 2018. Transferred to Ohio State and played in the 21 CFP National Championship.
And speaking of those schools, good game last night.
Good game. That was a great game. Back and forth. Came down to a field goal. Georgia.
Here we go. Fields rolls back. He's under pressure. Oh, he's gonna get sacked.
Down back at the 22-yard line, Hutchinson and Kaminsky.
Man, Kenny, I am really loving Aiden Hutchinson's discipline so far. And that's what I love about the rookies. When they listen to the defensive coordinators, listen to the assignment, it's not about how fast you can rush. It's about going up against a guy who's very athletic, very mobile. And you notice that he didn't just stream up the field, stays in his lane, and then he's creating havoc with the patience and discipline that he has.
49th time Fields has been sacked. That matches Russell Wilson.
49th time Justin Fields has been sacked.
Yeah, not good company being.
That's not a good statistic.
For plays like that.
Here we go. We got Montgomery up running up. Oh, he gets a good portion of that. Gonna have about 7. Third down we go.
Gain of 9. The opening drives mirror images of one another.
Sorry, gain of 9 they claim.
Defensive penalty.
And both teams doing exactly what they wanted to do offensively.
Welcome
right?
all
Jared
that's
Goff
new to the
passing
stream.
ball.
Appreciate you
Aaron
stopping
Glenn
by
trying to
on
figure out
this
how to stop
Merry,
the run
Merry New
of the Bears
Year's.
offense because
Happy
they were
New
able to
Year
run the football down the
2023,
field on them.
everybody.
So Aaron Glenn has to figure out from last week to now, can he...
Justin Fields under pressure. He's going to run.
Open
Open Fields, still on his feet. He's going. He's going. Down to about the 6-yard line. Justin Fields. What a run.
Watch Justin Fields' eyes. He scans one, not
Woo!
there. Two, not
What
there.
a run.
Take off and run. And this is what burned the Lions last time they played the Bears in Week 10. Justin Fields getting down the field with his legs.
Run.
The problem is that Aaron Glenn loves to play man. When you play man coverage, you don't have a safety or a linebacker to stop Justin Fields when he does break contain in that pass rush. Tremendous job, Justin Fields.
A 60-yard run, his third longest.
60-yard run.
Play clock winding down. First and goal.
Montgomery's got the ball.
Inside
And he's going to be down to about the 3-yard line.
So Fields already over 100 yards on the ground here in the first quarter.
I am
Fields,
really liking
as he
what
said,
Getsy's doing
over
offensively.
100 yards
He's really
already
confusing
in
eyes
the
of
first
linebackers.
quarter.
Right now, David Montgomery's behind center. You
Go
gotta
Bears
respect
Nation.
Justin Fields. He gets the ball. You're pulling Cole Kmet, offensive lineman, getting more creative in the run.
That's
game.
right, Outlaws.
That is, oh, man, that is, if I'm
I
a
love it.
linebacker, my eyes are all messed up, and it's hard to get aggressive if you don't know where the ball's going.
Fields out of the shotgun.
Fields going to run the ball.
And he's stopped.
And he is stopped for maybe
back
a
at the
yard
2-yard
gain.
line. Hutchinson made the play. 3.5 remaining first quarter. Justin Fields with a 31-yard run on the opening drive and then a 60-yard scamper on this possession.
And now they're bringing in jumbo
Amazing.
personnel, extra
That kid's got
linemen,
some talent.
2 tight ends. David Montgomery's in there.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Glenn
Fields
decides
is
he's
the
gonna bring
guy.
his big
They need to
package.
build
He
around
has
him for
4
sure.
Big beef eaters, 5 of them.
They're a
screaming
damn fool
down
if they
there, ready to
don't.
try to stop this run. But as I said, Luke Getsy, I know he has a wrinkle in store.
Here we
He's
go.
had a
Fields
couple
under
nice
center.
designs today so far.
Third and goal. Back to pass.
There it is.
Fields
Here he's going to scramble.
can't find anyone.
He's looking. He's looking.
And
Out of
he's out of
bounds.
bounds.
Fourth
To
down.
the 5-yard line.
Let's see if the Bears go for it. They've done a lot of that this year, so I mean, hey, they don't have
Send in
nothing.
the field goal unit.
And this is a really
They don't
good
really
job
have anything to
defensively. You're
lose.
gonna see, let the play run. That you have nice coverage as it goes. Everyone's expecting a run, and freeze it right there. The Riley Reef was supposed to be the guy that was going to leak out, but it was good coverage. Everybody covering their guy. Justin Fields not able to capitalize on that. Nice job staying home, and Justin Fields a little tired, expectedly so. He's got about 1,000,000 yards in the first quarter. You know, it might need a little rest.
23-yard attempt.
And that is good. They went for the field goal. 10-7.
Play by Fields. Bears lead by 3.
So when we come back, the Bears will be kicking off to Detroit with 2:26 left in the first. We're going to stay right here with you. But we're going to get some joyful play. All right, so let's get some score updates here. All right, so scores from around the league right now. Atlanta is now ahead. Atlanta beating Arizona 7-3. Looks like Jacksonville currently leading Houston 7-0. Kansas City leading Denver 6-0. New England Patriots is currently beating Miami Dolphins 7-0. You got your Indianapolis Colts currently leading the New York Giants 3-0. New Orleans 7-0 over the Philadelphia Eagles. And it looks like Carolina currently leading Tampa Bay 7-0, and we have Cleveland over Washington 3-0. Those are your current league scores. And I will Guys, I will get that done. I'll do that right now during this commercial. Remember, guys, get your likes and subscribes in. It is the new year. So at some point during today's stream, I will be passing out some random Steam CD keys that you be the first viewer to redeem the key on your Steam. You get to keep the game for free forever. No strings attached. It's just my way of saying Happy New Year. Here we go.
The Lions have to have a spy. Like, you got to go. If you're going to
that 60-yard scamper down the field was just beautiful.
If there's no one there, he's going to take off and run.
Checking out the plays from the last possession while he's getting some treatment. So the teams have combined to score on each of the first 3 drives here in the first quarter.
You can see him wincing, gets up a little gingerly, don't know what happened. You see they're really trying to stretch him out. They're going to need him. They know they're going to need his legs.
Yeah, they're stretching Fields out on the sideline. Rightfully so.
I wonder if he just fell awkwardly and are kind of just loosening him up.
Now the Lions from their 25.
Lions, big hole down the middle.
Out to the 39-yard
Probably about a
line,
16-yarder. 15, 16.
And this is what they
nice
love
run.
about Jamal Williams, the patience that he has, the vision.
So we got any Lions fans in the channel tonight?
Right now, Jamal Williams
How
is
about
a better
ya?
running back than DeAndre Swift at the dot back position. That means quarterback under center. He's right behind the quarterback because of that vision and patience that he has.
It appears as if Goff's communication issues have been solved. Here's Swift. Out to the 44. Quan Brisker made the tackle. Gain of 5 for DeAndre Swift.
And right on cue, they give the ball to DeAndre Swift. He's been really good in space. And frankly, they put him in space because he also limits those hits, right? Those injuries that he's had. It's come when he's behind the center, or excuse me, behind the quarterback dot back position, which he's in now, and then they run the football.
Second down and
Goff
5.
back to pass.
Swift.
Going down the field, wide open. Caught down to about the 29-yard line of the Bears.
Takes it to the 29-yard line.
First down.
28.
Jared Goff, 5 for 7 for 52 yards and 1 touchdown so far.
DJ Shark on the outside. As I mentioned, the speed is what you have to respect of his. They're playing a soft zone, the play action, all the linebackers bite up. There's a huge void in the zone, and Jared Goff just eats it alive with that beautiful pass to DJ Chark.
Appreciate all the likes, guys. If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe so you don't miss any future game content as you're watching now.
Gain of 7. As we
Gain of 7. Nice run, actually. Bears are struggling to stop this Lions running game.
Johnson, they have so many guys at their disposal, and there's Justin Fields. They're still working on him, that right outer thigh that they're working on, or the hip, it looks like a little bit.
His backup Nathan Peterman on his left.
Yeah.
Camera right. Each team with over 100 yards of offense here in the first quarter. And that will do it. Entertaining first 15 minutes here in Detroit. Lions hope to make it to the postseason. Bears looking to play the role.
So there we go. End of the first quarter. Bears up 10-7. Welcome everybody that's here in the channel. Appreciate you stopping by and spending some of your New Year's Day with me. I certainly appreciate it. Sorry, guys. I realized here. Let's get you some sit-down commercial music. I'm getting your scores scrolling up at the top. All right. Poop. The hell just happened? Alright, here we go. We're going to begin the second quarter here. Lions knocking on the Bears' door. We're at about the 22-yard line.
Second down and
23.
Fake for Reynolds.
Off out to the side. He has a man open. First down.
That's his first reception of the season. That Lions first down.
Down here in the red zone, I like what Ben Johnson does. We've talked about Luke Getzow. He gets a little tricky as well. There's Alan Williams, the defensive coordinator. He's going to have to now be prepared for any little trick plays that Ben Johnson comes up with down here in the red zone. Sometimes they even like putting Amon-Ra St. Brown in the backfield as a running back.
On first down on the toss, it is Swift.
Lions in for a touchdown on the ground.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Touchdown. "17-yard scamper."
Yeah, Kenny, so scratch all I said about the little wrinkles in the offense.
I'm still going to stand by my pick. Chicago by 10. They just got to stop shooting himself in the feet.
He is really explosive. Look at all the blocking. He doesn't even get touched until Jaquan Brisker touches him right before that half-hearted attempt to tackle him for that touchdown. That was great blocking up front, and DeAndre Swift capitalizing on it.
Lions have scored.
Looks like Swift might be coming off a little gimpy there.
For Swift. Lions by 4.
All right, Lions up 14-10. All right, guys, I'm just about done with your scrolling scores. Get that up for you here. Alright, so that should there we go. There are your current league scores. Now I'll put it up there and I'll go back and look and you watch that, you know, there'll be updates. Keep that as updated for you guys as possible with trying to keep interactive with you guys. Matter of fact, the Arizona has kicked the field goal, it looks like. No, I guess they had already done it. right, so when they come back, that was 6 plays for 75 yards.
Done in between the tackles, but let's flip it over to the Lions defense. They're
Lions
gonna have to
kick.
figure out how to stop Justin Fields. He's running all over them right now.
Bears have a touchback.
Ground in the first quarter for Justin Fields. Shannon.
Yeah, Justin Fields spent the entire
Update,
time
Dolphins have now
with
tied the
those
score
hips, guys.
7-7
They had him on the table, as you saw.
with
They
the
had
Patriots.
massage done right before he went out onto the field. He was laying on the ground, stretching out those hip flexors.
New York
Started
Giants,
for more than
7,
100 yards,
Indianapolis,
taking some
3.
major hits from this defense. But I'll tell you guys, what was more impressive than the 100 yards is how he was multitasking over here, laying on that trainer bench, looking at the tablet. What do you think about that, Velma?
I thought that was very impressive. I would have never done that, but it's a good job, Justin Fields. That's why he's the quarterback.
Here we go, Justin Fields back to pass. He's gonna hand it off.
On first down.
Looks like that
And it's
is
Herbert
Herbert, who's gonna be short by a yard.
for a gain of 8. So this Detroit Lions
Gain of 9.
defense, Jonathan, they allowed 320 on the ground last week against Carolina. 129 in the first quarter here today.
That's not playoff defense. That's not winning football. There's Aaron Glenn, and he was very frustrated actually because the prior weeks they hadn't allowed a 100-yard rusher the prior 3 weeks before that Panthers game, and now all of a sudden they can't stop the run.
2nd and 2. They get it into the hands of Velus Jones.
Velus Jones for the first
And he
down.
picks up a first down. The rookie out of Tennessee, gaining 12.
Velus Jones is going to get the edge, and there's Cole Kmet. He's helping out in the blocking, does a really good job hooking Jerry Jacobs, the cornerback for the Lions, and they raved about Cole Kmet and how he's been getting better and better, and there's the rush defense, or lack thereof, for the Lions. So we're excited. Everyone's excited. It's been good to see them playing well. They're 6-2 in the last 8 games, but if you can't stop the run, especially this time of year, you have no shot in the playoffs.
Fields under center.
You deserve to go to the playoffs.
Hand it off to Herbert again, who's gonna go nowhere this time.
Anzalone coming up to make the tackle.
Alex Anzalone having a really good season for the Lions. He's a captain, one of those linebackers. They try to get physical. As I mentioned, prior to that Panthers game, they were actually really good and violent against the run. And you can see that he has the passion, the pride. He was over with the Saints. He knows what it's like to win and play good defense, trying to carry that on over here with the Lions.
Kmet goes in motion. Fields in the shotgun.
2nd and 10.
Back to pass. Throws it to Kmet, who has the ball.
The catch is made by Kmet. For another
Kmet,
Chicago
my
first down,
apology.
gain of 14.
Gain of 14 on that
Just
play.
about to talk about Cole Kmet, how they said he's really improved in his preparation, and because of that, he's become, I think that ball might have hit the ground there once it went down. I don't think he lost control.
Now the officials come together. They may have seen
Yeah,
what
I
you
think they saw what I saw in the
Dan
replay.
Campbell has thrown the challenge flag, but he might not even need to challenge after the
After
referees
full
came to a
discussion,
decision.
It was
The
determined
officials.
that it is an incomplete pass. The receiver lost control of the ball as he went to the ground.
Man, kudos to the officials. That's great eyes. I didn't notice it until the replay. But as you see, right now he has control. But once it goes down, that ball moves. And if frankly, both hands separate from the football and he tries to corral it again, that is a nice job of officiating, because I thought it was complete at first. And we only got to see it in slow-mo, right? That's real time that they saw it. Ruled it an incompletion.
Excellent job by the officials coming together,
Yes.
getting the call right. So
Now,
Dan
here's
Campbell
the
does
issue.
not have to challenge.
Here is the issue. Third downs for the Lions, 31st in the NFL. All the big runs for Justin Fields today came on third downs. If I'm them, I'm going to play man, but have a linebacker spy Justin Fields. So if he breaks that pocket, we can come up and tackle.
To 12:30. 12:30.
3rd and 10.
The clock will start on the snap.
Clock will start on the snap, they said.
So they will reset the clock. And a 3rd down and 10 upcoming for Chicago.
Hey, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Hey, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. That way you don't miss any
Bears
future
3 for
content
5 on
that
third down
I
today.
put out. Fields back to pass.
46. Fields
Going down the
throws
field.
just out of
Overthrows.
range of
Incomplete.
Pringle.
4th down. 4th and 10. Unfortunate.
Aaron Glenn, nice job of really dialing it up. You're going to see the pressure from Will Harris coming off the edge, going up against Khalil Herbert, just bull rushes him. Justin Fields not able to follow through with the throw, and that's where you get the air ball. Finally getting off the field defensively. Nice series for the Detroit Lions defense.
First punt of the game on either side.
Lou.
Gill from his 35.
All right, so the Bears are punting the ball. Lions fair catch on about the 13-yard line. So when they come back, the Lions have the ball back, leading 14-10.
4-point lead over the Bears.
All right, with that said, guys, I'm going to take a small commercial break. Or I'm going to take a small break, not commercial, but so I'll see you here in a few. Hey, welcome back to this stream, guys.
Job is their
The Lions are going to have the ball, leading 14-10 over the Chicago Bears. It's 12-18 left in the second. It'll be 1st and 10.
Jared Goff been on the same page for a while now, and it shows the command that Jared Goff has on that field. It's been very, very refreshing to see for the Detroit Lions offense.
Lions start from the 13-yard
Goff
line.
is going to be incomplete.
Cannot be handled by Jamison Williams.
Speaking of Goff, you see he's one of the best pure passers in the NFL. Look how effortlessly he throws the football, and it's because he understands where the ball's supposed to go, where does Ben Johnson want to attack the defenses, and the accuracy has always been there for Jared Goff. And as I mentioned, not turning the football over, that has not gone unnoticed. Everyone is seeing
News break. New Orleans Saints are currently leading the Philadelphia Eagles 10-0.
2nd and 10.
Goff over the middle for incomplete.
For St. Brown, incomplete. Shannon.
Yeah, I know, Vilma, you and I talked about that last night, right? Turning over the ball. I told you that Amon-Ra St. Brown told me that he thinks that's underrated in terms of Jared Goff, and you said, no way. We are definitely paying attention to it. But a lot of people paying attention to Jared Goff this season. So what is different about Goff? I asked him. He said he's confident, he's comfortable, he has a connection with his offensive coordinator, and St. Brown echoed that. He told me this game, 80% confidence, and Goff has that.
Second season here in Detroit after 5 years with the Rams. Goff on 3rd and 10. Dumps it
Has a
off.
complete. The receiver falls down about 4 yards short.
By 3
Fourth
yards
down.
is Zylstra.
Looks like we're going to see Detroit
So
punt
the
the ball.
Lions will punt it away for the first time.
Yeah, Shane Zylstra mad at himself. He tried to make a move. Third monster came up, grabbed
Tried to
him
make a
with his
move,
feet,
fell
and he
flat
tripped
on
and
his
fell.
face.
He could have had himself a first down. It's going to be, what, the first punt for the Lions today.
3 touchdowns for Zylstra in last week's game. Dante Pettis is back deep. Jack Fox waiting inside his 10. What a kick. Taken at the 20
Nice
yard line
kick.
by Pettis.
Taken at the 20. Pettis is still on his feet.
And
Trips
Pettis
up about the 30-yard line.
Upended at the 30, a 61-yard punt.
61-yard punt. All right, when they come back, Bears will have the ball with the Lions leading 14-10. All right, so let's get this rolling. Rolling. Get your dogs a rolling. Can I not sing that? Happy New Year, everybody. No strings attached. If you will see, I have just posted a Steam CD key in the chat. Be the first viewer to redeem that in your Steam, and the game is yours for free forever. Happy New Year. All right, here we go. Justin Fields back to pass. He's going to be sacked. Oh, man, what a loss.
Back at the 15-yard line. Josh Pascal.
You know, I know it's supposed to be all right for you to, go against your team, but I just can't seem to ever go against my team. I'm always rooting for them. Of course, I'm always rooting for them. But realistically, I knew they were going to struggle with this game. But
and one thing we
wishful hoping.
Here, Kenny, Justin Fields
game's not over, though. We still got plenty of game to play.
They run the ball with the running backs, and he sat in the pocket and tried to make throws, has not attempted to scramble.
Ran for 105 yards in the first quarter. Loss of 12 on the sack. 2nd and 22. Pass complete, taken out to the 33-yard line by N'Keal Harry.
All right, so
For a gain of 15. So a 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Bears.
And now the speed package comes in for the Lions. I'm going to circle a couple young guys, James Houston and, of course, Aiden Hutchinson. Those 2 rookies are number 1 and 2 in sacks among rookies in the NFL. And I love the package that they bring in. There's Aiden Hutchinson.
here we go. Fields in
really
shotgun formation, 3rd and 6.
Houston with 5 sacks in 5 games.
Bears are going to start on their own 34.
Bears must get to the 40. Pressure again.
Fields under pressure, sacked again. 4th time
And
today.
he circled James Houston. He celebrates that sack number 6.
That's something they got to get an offensive line around this
I
kid.
circled the wrong guy because Houston's all the way at the top.
But the Bears have
But I knew
had
what I was
injuries
talking
at a
about.
lot of their
The
key
2 rookies
offensive
are really good on
areas.
3rd down. And there's James Houston just bull rushing against Braxton Jones to get his 6th sack. And remember, he only played since Thanksgiving. It's not like he had been playing all season long, and they put him in on these speed packages on 3rd down, and he has really made the most of it.
The rookie out of Jackson State. You had a premonition.
I knew it. I got too excited with the little circle thing on the telestrator.
Here's Khalil
Troy
Raymond on the
nice
return.
Gonna be tackled at about the
made by Josh Blackwell.
35-yard line, 36.
The 4th sack of the game for the Lions. They lead.
All right. They are on break. But of course, we're going to stay here with you. We'll get a little break music going ourselves. I'd like to say thank you for everybody that took your time out of your New Year's Day to come spend it with me. I certainly appreciate it. Can't guarantee the CD key is still available, guys, but if you haven't already, there's a gift from me for just it being New Year's, and my way of saying Happy New Year's. Archer Derzerkas. Hi there. Please don't spam the chat, Arthur. Archer. Just so you know, my brother, spamming the channel will get you immediately taken care of. Thank you, Maverick, for that. Guys, 1 second here. I'm going to give the game a refresh. I don't get the luxury of watching my games from cable. We have cable through streaming. It looks like they are back. So here we go, guys.
Really starting to establish the run
2nd
game.
and 3.
I know they had a nice touchdown run. There's Michael Schofield.
Schofield being taken off in the cart.
Medical tent.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead into the medical tent. At least he's
Not good
not
for the
laying on a
offensive
gurney
line.
in the cart. He's sitting up.
for the Bears.
They already lost
That's been the issue with the Bears. I mean, they've been decimated by injuries. They've made so many mental mistakes, so many penalties.
7-0 in Tampa when Sam Darnold drops this one right in the bucket. DJ Moore, the recipient of a 24-yard pass. Panthers leading this one 14-0. Kenny?
Wow. 2-touchdown lead for Carolina.
Hey, welcome everybody to the stream. I certainly appreciate you stopping by.
Outstanding.
Shark in motion. Play action on first down. There's Williams out of the backfield.
And he's going to have a first down and then some.
First down yardage to the Bears, 36, a 13-yard catch and
The
run.
Bears are just absolutely
Carolina was
struggling
the
against the
Lions
run today.
Last week, 320 yards on the ground, and here's what Dan Campbell had to say after that game.
And I love his quotes. It was one very candid and very honest. And when you get your face kicked in, he said it could be the best thing. And he talked about early on when speaking with Sean Payton and Carissa in the pregame, he said, look, we have young guys that were starting to feel themselves a little bit. Now they get a dose of reality, and then they come back, and then they fight, and they win some more games.
They had won 6 of their last 7 prior to the game against Carolina last week as Swift gains a yard. And what a job Dan Campbell has done. Started this season 1-6. Looked like they were going nowhere, but
Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Hey, if you haven't done it already, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button.
Dan Campbell is a former player, so
Then you don't miss any future content or
Each week is a
streams.
new week. You got to prepare.
I do quite a bit of streaming, so I love to do sports, and I realize that there's not a ton of content in the channel yet, but this is a new year and good things to come, so if you're willing to come along for the ride, feel free to hit that subscribe.
He is a former in New Orleans, won a Super Bowl together, and that intensity he had back then, and that's what made it so fun. That's why these guys want to play for him, because they know that he gets it, he understands it. Now they're all of a sudden they're winning games, and it feels really good, but you got to put in the time and the effort. It'll never change.
Golf is going to start under center. 3rd and 1. He's going to sneak for the first, and he has it. First down, Detroit.
Dan Campbell joining Carissa and Sean Payton, and he gives so much credit to both Bill Parcells and Sean Payton. You guys won a Super Bowl together, playing for Coach Payton in New Orleans for a lot of the success that he's had in his post-playing career as a coach.
And I know why he gives that credit, having played under Sean. It's not always just about X's and O's. Sean did a great job of teaching us what it means to be emotionally ready for games, inspiring us.
Golf's going to start under center. Hands off to his running back, runs straight up the middle for about 7.5 yards.
Williams to the 18-yard line, picks up 7.
Going back to Sean, I know that Dan Campbell, he realized it's more to the game than just X's and O's. And that's why you see he always wanted to stay even keel. He approached the game the same way, and you see the playoff drought and what he's trying to accomplish. Last win in 1991, last appearance in 2016.
I didn't realize Cam had froze up. Got that fixed. Welcome everybody that's new to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by on this New Year's Day.
All the time.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Streak in the league without a playoff victory. Here's Raymond.
Ooh, nice hard-nosed running.
Another Lions first down.
If you're just coming in, you haven't seen the scores yet. The Lions are currently leading the Bears 14-10.
But this is what I like. Khalif Raymond, he is finishing off this run. Ooh, DeAndre Houston Carson, he took the brunt of that hit. Wow.
Third trip into the red zone for the Lions.
Here we go. Golf under center. We're on the 10-yard line, 9-yard line. Golf back to pass. He's got a wide open receiver who has a touchdown. Detroit.
Second today for Brock Wright.
Not what the Bears need. But you know what?
Brock
There was
Wright,
other games
who's
I
gonna
could have
end up
chose to
going out on the
stream,
route.
but
He's
I
being
am a
guarded by
lifelong
the rookie
Bears
Jaquan
fan.
Brisker.
I'm just one of
And
them
that's the
people.
run-pass conflict. If you're
It don't
Jaquan
matter
Brisker,
to me.
You have him in man coverage, but they've been running the ball
I
away
root
from
for
you
my
so
team.
many times with Jamal Williams. You're trying to make a play in the backfield. All of a sudden you do that, your eyes are bad, and your man gets right behind you for an easy touchdown.
So they're going to break with the Lions leading 21-10. 4:16 left in the second quarter. All right, so why don't we go ahead and let's go ahead and check out the scores from around the league. We currently have Arizona leading Atlanta Falcons 10-7. Jacksonville over Houston 21-0. Denver is now leading Kansas City 10-6. Miami, New England even at 7. You got the New York Giants currently leading the Indianapolis Colts 14-3. Your New Orleans Saints are winning 13-0 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Carolina over Tampa Bay 14-0, and Cleveland leading Washington 3-0. Those are your scores from around the league. Get some of that, and I'll get these scores updated. You know, that's with Philadelphia. Philadelphia, this is kind of a must win for them. You know, if they win, then they get to rest their starters, and they need some rest. Looks like they're going to be coming off game break here.
With a 14-0
There we
lead.
go.
A look at the division leaders on the left. The Eagles are trailing the New Orleans Saints 13-0. Wild card teams at the moment in the
All right,
middle.
there you guys go.
Teams in the hunt. On the right.
Scrolling score at the top should be updated for everybody.
Bears trailing by 11. They are now
Hey,
out.
welcome back,
Another
Spider.
offensive lineman, Michael Schofield, ruled out due to a knee injury. They lost Tevin Jenkins earlier. And as you mentioned, we have not seen Justin Fields run with the football since he was getting some medical attention a couple of drives back.
And now they have Dieter Iselin. He's in the game at that right guard
Hey guys, if you like what you see, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'm a small-time streamer trying to make this reality and be able to do this on an everyday basis.
First down, Fields.
So you guys are my first steps of making that goal come true. So if you want to help a smaller streamer out, feel free to hit that subscribe.
So much credit, Justin Fields did to his offensive line for the ability to
And while you're at it, that thumbs up, guys, tells the YouTube algorithm that you like my content, and it puts me out to a broader audience. So let's slap them thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content as well.
Thanks, Shannon Fields with 113.
All right, Fields going to start under center.
Today. On the toss, second down and 2. It's Herbert.
Herbert for a huge run up the middle. First down and more.
48-yard line. Khalil Herbert gaining 15.
And this is a nice job, Khalil Herbert on the cutback. They're going to bring him in because he has that speed and that burst. David Montgomery is really good, but Herbert has an extra gear.
So what'd you guys think of that that Georgia Ohio State Buckeye game? That was pretty good last night.
Is that you don't have a Justin Fields running the football as much right now, but they still have.
Shout out to you, Mav.
Really
I know. You know
They
that's
need to
why
get
I keep
back to
mentioning
stuffing
it.
the run.
Because that's your team, baby.
Fields already sacked 4
Fields
times.
under pressure, running, gonna.
Hit from behind,
Ooh,
ball comes
fumble.
loose.
Fumble risky. Lions may have the ball. Let's let the Zebras make the call.
Officials attempting to get to the bottom of the pile.
Lions have the ball.
Recovered. Aiden Hutchinson with the football.
All right, we're going to have to see a
And
replay
then
of this,
James
though.
Houston coming up big again. That rookie is really showing what he can do at that pass rush position. Look at him just hustle, effort, and then swipe right at the football. Justin Fields has to have more awareness, knowing that you can't run that slowly. And
Oh, yeah.
Justin
Chop
Fields
that ball
taking
away.
a
Absolutely.
vicious shot, too, at the end. James Houston getting in there. And
I seen it, too. A big old tomahawk chop.
But look at
Fields
that
is holding
speed.
that ball out to his
nice
out
job,
away from
nice
his right
effort.
side waist. Ouch, man.
Can't tell if that's Aiden Hutchinson that comes up with it. And there's Justin Fields. You can see very disappointed.
right, youngster.
He was trying to get something going in the passing game.
That's his 16th fumble this
Everybody
season,
can't
only
be
the
Hall of
second that he's
Fame
lost.
right every day.
Oh, kill. You know what that means, Kenny. Run coming up.
And there it is, Swift on first down, running into the arms of the Bears' leading tackler this
Gonna
season,
have maybe a couple on the run.
the former Raider Nicholas Morrow.
You see that the Lions taking their time. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Plus
I
a
appreciate
2-minute
the
warning
likes.
is
Thank you
coming
so
up.
much.
Lions have scored touchdowns on 3 of their 4 possessions.
Goff back on the shotgun. Back to pass.
Goff throws,
Has a wide open
first
man for the
down.
first down.
Amon-Ra St. Brown to the Chicago 39 as we approach the 2-minute warning.
And Jalen Jones is still down for the Chicago Bears, getting up very slowly.
Not what this Bears team needs. More
minutes
injuries. So they're going to go to commercial. Hey, welcome everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Happy New Year's, everyone. So possibly this coming Wednesday, and I realize that, you know, I'm really late in the season with starting to put these kind of content videos out, but I'll be doing game picks and such on Wednesdays. I don't know if I'm going to live stream it or if I'm possibly just going to go ahead and release it as a video. So if that interests you, please by far keep your ears out. All right, guys. So currently we have 28 votes, and 64% of you guys thought Chicago Bears were going to win, while 36% believe the Detroit Lions were going to win. Let's get your votes in, guys. We're going to be going into halftime here soon. Here we go.
Really good game, man. It's the discipline that he's had. Talked about him sitting there, understanding the
2 minutes left. Jared Goff in the shotgun
he's
formation.
right now.
Lions looking for a 2-for-1. They will receive the second half kickoff. Goff over the middle.
Over the middle,
And it's
caught.
by St. Brown at the 28-yard line, gain of 11.
His main man, St. Brown, they're going to
Yeah, the Bears, they just
number 2 or number 3
they're
position
looking awfully
he does
deflated.
So well using his leverage and playing off of whoever is defending him.
His brother Equanimous on the other side, back in the lineup for the Bears today.
Yeah, had a concussion and passed concussion protocol, but Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's been the guy for Jared Goff,
who has completed his last 7 pass attempts.
Yep, and there was
fake to Reynolds.
Goff over the middle with another completion for a huge gain, 15-yard pickup.
Tight end James Mitchell, 9th different Lion with a reception today.
And there's a play action working very well for Jared Goff and this offense. I mean, that's just too easy.
Timeout taken by the Bears. We talked about the tight ends. Wright with a couple of touchdowns today. Mitchell with the reception. Zylstra with 3 scores last week. 12 touchdowns for the Detroit tight ends. Only the Kansas City Chiefs have more.
Very impressive. And you know, they've done a really
impressive.
done a really good job. One, they block very well at the point of attack. 2, because of that, you're seeing where they get the open passes to them when it comes down to these play actions, these boot actions, and then of course in the red zone, everyone's thinking DeAndre Swift or Jamal Williams. So then these guys now,
Detroit Lions, 12
plays designed for them to get the touchdowns instead.
12 touchdowns by tight ends. That's a franchise record.
Touchdown today. Takes it down to the 9-yard line. Now the Bears call another timeout.
You know what, James Houston.
I mean, the game's not super out of reach. It's 21-10. They're down 11, but they're knocking on the door again. So could we see them go up at the half by 14?
Cleveland 7-3 at halftime.
Welcome everybody that's joined the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Happy New Year, everyone.
Remember, we're talking to James Houston this past week, and he said that DeAndre Swift really starting to look like himself. Felt like he was going to have a great game today, and he's getting close.
2nd down and 6. Williams. Another timeout taken by the Bears. Their 3rd. Shannon.
On that final play, offensive play for Justin Fields, when he was taken down by James Houston and Hutchinson, they walked over to the Red Hat, to the unaffiliated neurotrauma surgeon. They then went and watched that video, guys, walked over to Fields and then brought him into the medical tent, and he is in there right now with the unaffiliated neurotrauma surgeon. So taking a look at him right now. When I get some updates, I'll definitely let you know.
Looked like they brought the tent to him.
Yeah, they really did, and thanks, Shannon.
Not good.
I mean, Nathan Peterman would be going into the game.
The kid is fearful.
I'm not making fun of him. He's no Justin Fields.
But I'll tell you, this season he has taken so many unnecessary,
Luke Getsy really
hard
designed this offense around
hits.
Justin Fields, his ability to run, quarterback design runs, and get some other plays off
their Fields was just walking around. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Happy New Year, guys.
As Goff throws.
Goff, he's going to be short. 4th down. Looks like the Bears may be able to hold him to a field goal.
Forcing a 4th down, didn't allow Josh
But
Reynolds
I tell you what, they're already up 11, so why not go for it?
Convert the 1st down, and there is no hesitation.
Anyways, guys, let me direct your attention to the chat.
Got the offense out there.
It's the new year, and because I wanted to, with no strings attached, I posted one random Steam CD key in the chat. Be the first viewer to redeem that key on Steam, and the game is yours to keep free forever. Remember, it is one redeem per key, so you need to act quick. Once it's redeemed, it cannot be redeemed again. Happy New Year, guys.
So we'll update you on the playoff picture.
Happy Verizon halftime show, everybody.
Was that necessary?
No, it wasn't.
Crazy guy. Remember, guys, get your votes in. Get your votes in. 64% of you think Chicago Bears are going to win. 36% think Detroit. Detroit's currently leading 21-10, and they are attempting a field goal as we speak.
Kick for the Bears in one game earlier this season.
And the field goal is good.
To extend the Lions' lead, and now this.
Lions will extend their lead 24-10.
Hey, thanks for helping me out.
At halftime, we'll go over scores from around the league, and we'll go over our current game leaders. After such, I'll be taking a small break myself, and we'll resume after once the second half starts again.
There, I don't know how much they'll do.
It looks like Fields going to be on the way back in.
It
looks
like.
Know
that
or we're going to see him
second half.
In the second half, anyways.
How about Tampa Bay? They've put up 10 points late in the second
Iceman.
quarter.
What's up, brother?
Carolina.
Yeah, I wish we could save the Bears, man.
Offense is not going to go down.
They started out strong, but
all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, it's going to be fielded 9 yards deep and brought out. Here he comes, number 12, running down the sideline. He's got it beat down the side. Huge run. 44-yarder. What a run back.
And a big return of 63 yards. See if he stayed in bounds here.
Yeah, he stays in bounds. Nice job. Tight-roping the sideline.
Wait a minute. Or did they say 63 yards?
7 seconds, no timeouts. You have a legitimate shot at either just chucking it to the end zone for a Hail Mary. You could try for, a quick pass.
63-yard run.
Sideline, right, to get the field goal range.
Yeah, but this is great coaching. This is what I love about Aaron Glenn and this defense. He understands the situation. Look at all the guys standing.
All right, Fields is going to start in shotgun formation.
Quick 5-yard out. They're not going to give it to you.
They're going five receivers.
Fields looking.
Intercepted.
Off by Aiden Hutchinson. His third interception.
Oh, intercepted.
To go along with
That's half. So at halftime, we're going to see the Detroit Lions leading the Chicago Bears 24-10.
I bet you Justin Fields was like, what is he doing out there? What is going on? I don't even know what.
Boy, that's just tough.
I'm just going to throw it, get the half over with. Look at the hands. Looks like a wide receiver catching that one. I see you, Aiden Hutchinson.
Lions leading by 14.
Remember, guys, get your likes and subscribes in. If you like the content, please feel free to show it. It's muchly appreciated. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you with every like and subscribe. All right, so I do not have a graphic for the stats for the league stats, guys. So I'll just be going over them, well, the scores, anyways. Let me see here. All right, so why don't we get some stat read and music going here? sure that you understand, you don't mind. This isn't claimed to be no professional. So we have our game leaders here. I apologize about it being a little small. As I said, with the new year coming, there's new themes and layouts coming, all kinds of new content. So yeah, like I said, if that interests you, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss when I drop any of the new content. All right, so today's game leaders, we've seen for our passing leaders, Justin Fields has thrown 3 for 8 for 33 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. He has just not been able to get his passing game going. It's obvious that with today's outing, that setting that record for the passing rating, it's just not going to happen. Jared Goff has thrown, what do we see? We got 16 for 20, 173 yards with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Goff has looked sharp today. The Lions passing has been top notch, and their running. The Bears have not been able to stop their running whatsoever. They've just. All right, so moving on to rushing. Here's where, like I said, this kid it's like he's the talent on this offense. He's very, very talented. Yes, they need to build around him, but first of all, he takes so many sacks. They need to build an offensive line around this kid. If he's going to run, he needs to be able to have blockers. If he's going to pass, he's got to have blockers. And they just don't have it. He's probably, now I do not have this stat in front of me, so I can't confirm it. But it seems like he is one of the most sacked guys in the NFL right now. All right, moving on. So we have Jay Williams. Oh, sorry. We're going to start with Justin Fields. Justin Fields has carried the ball 6 times for 113 yards. Jay Williams, 9 carries, 46 yards for Detroit. And under receiving, in Harry, 1 reception for 18 yards for Chicago. And you got St. Brown, 3 receptions for 51 yards for Detroit. you could clearly see it. Golf, 200 plus yards passing. Two receivers at 50 yards, virtually, both pretty close. And obviously only going to gain and get more throughout the game if the Bears can't come out and, do something on defense and offense at that matter. They started the game great. All right. So that is our game leaders for our current game. Now let's take you on and let's go get some of the scores from around the league. All right, so get this set up here. All right, scores from around the league. Currently at halftime, Atlanta leading Arizona 14-13. We got Jacksonville at halftime winning against Houston 21-0. At halftime, Kansas City currently leading Denver 13-10. Miami and New England 7-all at half. Ooh wee, there looks like boy, that must be a good one. New York Giants currently leading Indianapolis 24-3 at half. We have New Orleans 13-0 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Looks like Tampa Bay is starting to make a game of it. They were down 14 points, and now at half they are behind 14-10. So they're only behind by 4 points. And it looks like Cleveland and Washington. Washington has scored a touchdown, so they now lead the game 7-3 over the Cleveland Browns. Those are your current scores from around the league, everybody. Happy New Year, everyone. Want to remind you, please hit that like and subscribe button. Every like is muchly appreciated. All right, guys, so we will be back to the game here momentarily, so I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to leave you with some soothing sound, so I shall return. Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is KGB for the C Sports Network, home of your streaming outlaws. If you're just now joining in, the Detroit Lions are currently leading the Chicago Bears 24-10. Hey, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. That thumbs up lets the algorithm know that you like the content, and it puts my content further out there in the world. I'm a small-time streamer trying to get bigger, so if you don't mind helping, please feel free to hit that like. And feel free to look around in the channel if you check out some of the previous content. If you like what you see, hey, feel free to hit that subscribe as well. And be sure to slap the notification bell so you don't miss any further content when it comes available. All right, so here we go. Coming back to Progressive Stadium. Or Progressive Stadium. That's big. 173-7 for the first half stats passing difference. That is crazy. Fields has 7 yards passing. All right. Ball's going to be on the 25.
And this is what they have to do because they're going to face teams that are very capable of running the football in the playoffs if they make it.
Goff under center.
St. Brown in motion. On first down, it is Williams for a yard as we check in with Shannon.
Yeah, about the health of Justin Fields, quarterback for the Bears. I did ask Matt Eberflus about that. We saw him working out those hip flexors. Haven't seen him run a lot since then. He told me Justin Fields is fine. He does want to see some rhythm. Expect them to go tempo, no huddle, see a little bit of that. Dan Campbell, of course, fired up at halftime. Loves the intensity he's seen out of his guys. He said, we came ready to play. We have to contain Fields.
Fired up as always. Thanks.
Goff back to pass, under pressure, and sack.
Back at the 17-yard line.
This is a nice job, Travis Gibson, making sure he did not leave his feet.
It's kind of the intensity the Bears needed all game long so far.
As well as the defensive front putting a lot of pressure on Jared Goff. And now it brings up a 3rd and long, and this is something encouraging for the Bears, right? If you can all of a sudden get a couple stops, you get Justin Fields going offensively, you're right back in this game, only down 2 scores.
Gibson along with Dominique Robinson.
They're going to run the ball. Detroit with a nice run. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Down the side. Huge gain.
On 3rd and 18. Swift takes it for 35 yards.
Man, he is special.
35 yards.
This is just a simple draw. You've seen this so many times on 3rd and long where they're really just running it to get better field position. And DeAndre Swift with the spin move on Dominique Robinson. Look at that. Wow, that is why he is such a special back. And then to get right back from 0-60 in like 3 steps, outrunning half of that Chicago Bears defense.
Biggest play of the day for the Lions on offense. Now it's flipped back to Jamison Williams.
Flea flicker.
And the rookie takes it inside the 30, the 20, still going.
Still going down to about the 8-yard line.
The 10. The first-round pick out of Alabama who tore his ACL in the national championship game last season, missed most of this season. And that's a gain of 40 for Williams.
That's the way to give him some confidence. Jamison Williams,
around.
reception since he's been back, but that's how you get him involved, right? You can now let him say, okay, I can run the football, my knees are good, I can cut, I can do all these things again, and all of a sudden, you'll start to see his route running.
Like I said, the Bears haven't been able to stop the run whatsoever.
So his 2 touches as a Lion, 41 and now 40 yards. And
there he is.
Swift takes the
It'll be
handoff
shy yard.
on 1st and goal. Brisker brings him down inside the 2, so some big plays. Lions did not have an offensive play of 30 yards in the first half, but Swift on 3rd and 18 with a 35-yard run, and then Williams goes for 40.
Yeah, now they're going to bring in Jamal Williams, who's 2 rushing touchdowns away from tying Barry Sanders for most rushing touchdowns in the season for the Lions, and you see those guys are really happy on the sidelines. But I would love to see Jamal Williams punch it into the end zone at some point today, or at least this game or next
Off
game.
on the center.
Barry Sanders in the
He's going to hand off.
There's Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams in for a touchdown.
On the season. Just 1 behind Sanders.
1 behind Ty and Barry Sanders. Single season record for touchdowns.
The unselfish play of all of the offensive
Welcome everybody that's new to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by.
The 2 tight ends, I talked about how at the point of attack they do such
Happy
a great
New Year,
job
everybody.
off right. He's going to go out like it's a pass, and because of that, it brings DeAndre Houston-Carson with him, leaves that hole wide open for Jamal Williams to run through for a touchdown.
Extra point is good.
Only Austin Eckler has more touchdowns in the entire league than Jamal Williams this season. 31-10 Lions.
31-10 Lions. Man. Hey. We got to build. There's no doubt about it, you know. The Bears have to protect. They have to protect him. They have to protect Fields. And their offensive line has not been able to do it at all this season. Because I tell you what, an offensive line that can protect their quarterback and as explosive of a runner and as elusive. Now, he's no Michael Vick for making the cut on the dime and the spin moves type thing back in Michael Vick's prime. But this kid's very talented. But he takes a lot of unnecessary hits and big hits. He needs to work on his what do they call it? Your football knowledge, your football skill. Hey, Kenneth. I believe Mav is feeling under the weather after his little his New Year's Eve get together with his buddies. He's here in the chat. Or should be. I haven't seen him type for a little while, but want to remind everybody I'm doing a doubleheader today. I'll be doing the 3:25 Central, 4:25 Eastern Minnesota Vikings versus Green Bay Packers game. Shout out to my father-in-law Doyle. Minnesota Vikings are his team. Unfortunately, Doyle's currently going through some health crisis, so heartfelt wishes go out to him. Get better, brother.
Their start from their 25. So Jamal Williams.
So we'll be streaming the Minnesota game. So I will end this stream after the game.
Back in 2011.
After the game, we'll go over the game leaders for the stats, kind of for a post game, and then I'm going to be moving right into getting the stream set up to stream again at 3:25. So please feel free to follow along. The game is already scheduled in the channel. All right, here we go. Fields going to hand the ball off. Looks like we're going to get about 2 or 3.
On first down, Chicago trailing by 21. Remember, the Bears led the Lions by 14 in the last meeting.
Look at there, Mr. Barry Sanders himself. There's the man
from the sideline. You know that
on the sideline.
Record 16 rushing touchdowns, 91. That was the last time the Lions.
Unreal. You know, the man retired in his prime.
Boy, he's something special.
And
just growing up watching him.
As of today, you know, he still says there was no regrets. He was done with football. The man was great.
Fields was under pressure from Hutchinson.
Throws it out of bounds, 3rd and 7.
Throws it away. How about Hutchinson in the first half?
I've never seen.
Every column on the stat sheet.
Well, I shouldn't say I've never seen. Well, no. Now, I'm going to say it. I've never seen as of elusive of a back as Barry Sanders was. I mean,
what is he missing? A touchdown pass?
He was a Madden highlight.
Yards, right?
And it just unreal.
When Aaron Glenn talked about how he's really matured as a rookie throughout the season.
All right, here we go. Fields in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to throw it out. He has
to the outside. And this will be close.
What do we got?
Dante Pettis.
Pettis drops the ball.
Kirby Joseph and the Bears will punt it away.
Nice tackle by Kirby Joseph.
Here we go. Another punt.
Backed up in.
Ruled an incomplete pass. Did not hang on to it.
Oh, he didn't hang on to it.
No, not at the last minute, brother. Kenneth, they cut me off in the beginning. 28 minutes into it.
So
or at least that's where I realized it. I didn't know that I didn't know to be on the studio page to be able to get warnings and stuff from them. I still honestly don't know what I did wrong. But I see there was a lot of streamers that were affected just like I was.
No flag on the field. Not sure what's going on, Kenny.
So apologies to YouTube. Apologies to any content creator out there if I did something wrong. I certainly didn't mean to. Was not the intent.
There we go.
Bears 8 consecutive losses.
Welcome into the stream, guys. Hey, if you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button.
Justin Fields got off to a terrific start.
And you're going to want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the streams when they go live.
10-7 lead.
Bears to punt.
The Lions have scored the last 24.
Lions are going to field the ball at the 15. He's going to bring it up. He's still on his feet. Flag on the play.
30-yard line. 57-yard punt.
I think this is going to be on the receiving team.
There is a flag.
Welcome everybody in the stream. Appreciate you stopping by.
During the kick, holding against the return team, number 24. That penalty is enforced half the distance to the goal from the end of the kick.
That's what I assumed.
Detroit, timeout.
It's on Amani Oruwariye. So the Lions take over. There's a look at that ball punched out.
Yep. And so they're heading to a break, but we're staying right here with you. How about you, Mav? You still out there? Where's Lulu? I see Iceman. He's still here. He's in Discord with me. Mav's in Discord with me, but I haven't heard him say a word for a while. He's probably snoring. I appreciate the likes, everybody. Thank you so much. If you want to help a small streamer make this become more of a reality, be able to do this kind of thing on an everyday basis, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I am currently at 151 subs, and I need 1,000 subs to be able to apply to be a partner of YouTube. So if you'd like to see if you like the content, you like what I do, and you want to help me out and support the channel, please feel free to subscribe. All right, we get a game score update going here. All right, we do have some score changes. Let me get them updated on the interactive for you. Looks like Arizona is now leading Atlanta 16-14. Jacksonville over Houston 28-0 with 9:28 left to go in the third quarter.
Ohio, they were the Portsmouth Spartans.
Detroit has the ball down the side with a huge gain.
For a Lions first down.
Oh, take a look at this catch, Kenny. It's definitely the jersey, throwback jersey, helping him with his one-handed DJ Chark. Oh, did it bobble on the ground?
Are we going to see a review?
Grabbed hold of that throwback jersey initially. Ruled a catch, 28 yards.
Ruled a catch.
Challenge flag. So that is a great catch by DJ Chark.
10 different receivers for the Lions today.
Off back to pass over the middle, complete for another first down.
That's his fourth reception. Another Detroit.
Score update, guys. New York Giants demolishing the Indianapolis Colts 31-3.
Bears just have no answer.
Philadelphia looks like they've finally gotten on the board. New Orleans currently leading 13-3.
First Lions since Calvin Johnson to do it, and Calvin Johnson, I mean, when you talk about a specimen.
St. Brown with more catches today than the Bears. Fields with only 3 receptions. Ooh. Williams across midfield into Chicago territory. How about the Lions on the ground?
Yeah, this running game has been.
All right. There we go. Interactive scroll is updated with all the current scores.
Blocks. Then you have these two guys and DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, how well they complement each other, the patience that they show in the running game.
Lions putting it all together offensively.
I haven't decided yet. There, Kenneth. I may actually do it. I did want to kind of take some time. I was hoping to get some time between the next stream. Well, after today anyways, because I have some new stream theme layouts and some new content that I'm going to be debuting here sometime here in the near future within the next few streams. So we'll see how it goes. If I do plan to stream it, it'll be posted up yet tonight.
Assistant head coach. Coming back to make
Caught down the sideline. Bears just cannot stop these Lions for nothing.
At a gain of 16.
It's like you could obviously tell their defense is they've given up.
Khalif Raymond makes that
you see guys out there half-assing it by jogging when they should be sprinting.
I can't tell you if that was man.
They are.
So much space
they're depleted.
Defenders just walk back to the huddle. You got to fight at some point. It's not the call
Not
anymore.
energy depleted, just
12 straight completions
morally
for
defeated,
Goff.
I think.
Here's
There you
Williams.
go.
Well, when I say that, and they get
Brought down
in
at
the
21-yard
backfield nicely and
line
get
by
that runner.
Angelo Blackson.
2nd and 9.
Angelo Blackson going down the line.
Goff, 19
Like I
for
said,
23 for
there's
228
nothing
yards
Allen
and
Williams,
2
defensive coordinator, is gonna call for you
touchdowns.
that's going to have every defensive player come free and make tackles for loss and interceptions. You got to go out and make those plays. And there's Allen Williams. I know it's been a frustrating season, and I know Bears fans are used to the Brian Urlacher-led defenses. They have some good young guys that they can work around, but they got to fight, man.
Goff in the
Second
shotgun.
down and 9. Goff
Fakes it.
spins, throws,
Off to his
caught,
running back on the right
Swift.
side. Up the sideline. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Second today for DeAndre Swift.
That's 2 players with 2 touchdowns for the Lions.
A 92-yard Lions drive.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre
Congratulations,
Swift
Detroit. You guys are
is
definitely
almost
earning that.
unfair. They're going to run a screen, and he's going to come out here for the screen. And then watch what he does, right with the patience that he has and the vision to
Yes,
wait
sir.
and then shoot right back.
Yep, next week it'll be the finals.
For the nice hole, sets up his
Well,
back
final of the
beautifully to
regular
get the
season.
touchdown.
And I'm going to try to... We'll have to see with what happened with the Georgia game last night. But, see, that's the difference. I mean, the NCAA, they are hugely... I mean, people were taken down quick. So we'll have to see how it goes with the playoffs. I do know that I am planning to have a Super Bowl watch party. I do believe I'm going to be streaming at my daughter's house, and we're going to have pizza and just sit back and watch the Super Bowl. And I'm going to be live streaming commentary and live reactions. I just got to get all the logistical stuff done. Figure out exactly what I want to take for equipment to make it happen. And the reason I want to do that is she has fiber optic. And you guys know that I struggle with up and down internet. And I just want to make the stream for the Super Bowl the best I can. How about you, Mav? Yes, sir. That was a good game. That was an excellent game last night. I was super bummed about the stream. I could have put it right back up. But I honestly did not know what I did wrong. I still don't. They never gave me a clear, definitive reason. I appealed it, and
Wednesday.
they still felt that I was in the wrong. So, but they give you an option to comment when you send in the appeal, and in there I explained, I truly am not trying to do anything that I'm not supposed to, and I asked them to specifically identify what it was that I did that caused the infraction, so I could be sure not to do it again. And all I got was a generic response.
Pressure on Justin Fields.
So I was a little
and,
disappointed with that.
An onslaught for the offensive line and Justin Fields, and capping it off with that turnover James Houston caused.
But hey, they got their policies for reasons.
How good this team can really be. 5 sacks in the first half, first time.
All right, guys, here we go. Fields under center,
Nice
or
job, Aaron Glenn,
under
giving these guys
shotgun. He's going to run the ball to the left, and he's going to pick up maybe a couple.
Recalibrated to play a good game today.
Buddy Ryan was coaching that Cardinals team.
Wow, chewing down some Chinese.
Those Buddy Ryan-led defense.
I love Chinese
Talk
food.
about aggressive. Aaron Glenn trying to make sure
Just,
he replicates that as much as possible. Likes playing man. Likes
The ingredients that's used and whatnot, it's just so
Browns
awesome.
connected on the extra point, so they lead the
And I'll be
Commanders
honest,
now
you know, I
17-7.
live in
I know
small
they're not scoreboard watching.
rural
You know,
areas,
Lions
area up
players
here
are
in
coaches,
Iowa, so
but they
like,
will be
we don't
very
really
happy to
have a
hear
lot
if
of
the Commanders
ethnic.
Oh, that's a fumble.
Fumble!
Football came loose.
Bears got the ball. No,
Ruled an incomplete pass.
ruled incomplete. So I live in rural Iowa.
Here's
No
Davino
ethnic
Jones going in on the bull rush.
eateries really around other than Chinese
Oh,
restaurant.
that is very close.
I have to
I don't know
go
if
60
Dan Campbell
60
just
miles or
challenged it,
better.
because that is
I think
really,
there was
really
like a
close.
Mongolian place, and I would really love to try it.
But the other part of it
I'm
was their
I'm somebody
clear
that I'm
recovery.
open for everything. Now
So let's,
Now,
let's
I've,
keep going. You got Aiden Hutchinson
I've ate
there.
at like the
Neither
Mexican
he
restaurants, of course,
nor
you know,
Montgomery
the
had
Chinese.
football, but Kaminsky,
But basically, I mean,
does
for
have it.
around here, that's all I've had, and I know there's many other cuisines out there in this world I'd love to try.
Dan Campbell challenging.
Hey, 38-10, Lions 3 with 5:54 left in the third quarter, and they're going to game break. That's one of my other passions in life. Is I absolutely love to cook, and many people tell me that I could cook very well. So my most favorite time of the year is absolutely Thanksgiving. The huge meal I get to make. So that's always fun. We did, but there's very little left on the ground from at least where I'm at. Other places, and which is kind of crazy because I'm actually in northeastern Iowa, and you would think that we would be hit harder, and we haven't been. At least not where I currently live. We got the freezing cold, absolutely. Now, I guess we did get enough snow that the wife did get stuck. And that first day of the real cold weather that we had, I did a video. If you want to check that out, you can head to the channel and find it in YouTube Shorts. She got stuck in a drift after I got her out that morning. Went out and it was -12 real temp, and then with the wind chill, we were -42, I think, at that point. And it said it, you know how it tells you, and it feels like it's this, but it feels like was like 48 or something below. It was cold. But no, to answer your question, I really haven't had tremendous amounts of snow where I'm at. Matter of fact, it's raining today. All right, they're back. Calling the field stands. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 7.
If any part of the hand is moving forward, that was the call.
Welcome to the stream. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Hey, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe.
His hand still had control, was pushing the ball forward.
3rd down and 7.
Welcome to the C Sports Network, home of your streaming outlaws.
Doing the wave. Bears must get to the 35.
Fields under pressure. He's going to scramble to the right. He's going to run it out of bounds.
And he will step out of bounds.
See, I'm telling you, the guy slows up at the
And here you go, Kenny.
coming into the out of zone.
On Justin Fields throwing
he starts to slow up. That's asking to be fucking smacked from behind. Excuse me. Pardon my language.
Half throw for an incompletion.
4th and 5.
We got to give credit to this defensive line for the Lions.
You know,
they have really
they're
started
down
to come
10 to
on and
38.
dominate the offensive line for the Bears.
All season long, they've been doing fourth downs left and right during the games, and this one they just keep punting it away.
Yes, and don't forget Justin Fields. We know he's okay, he's still playing, but he just has not run the way that he did in that first quarter.
Fair catch called for at the
Fair catch at about 18.
From Allstate.
I'm the team mascot, and boy, am
I hate when they sneak an Allstate commercial in there. Hey, welcome everybody to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year.
Detroit Lions will start from their 19-yard line. They've scored 31 consecutive points.
31 consecutive points, guys. 5:01 left of the third. First and 10. Off under center.
Touchdown passes. Lions have rushed for 169 yards.
It's going to hand off.
On first down, it's Williams. Gain of 4 as we check in with Carissa.
Thank you, Kenny. Lions fans are going to like this. Deshaun Watson will find Donovan Peoples-Jones for this 13-yard score. Browns up by 10.
Browns leading 10 to 7.
Yes, the Lions will certainly
need that.
Enjoy seeing that score.
And there's Dan Campbell. What I loved about him, we talked about, hey, what have you mentioned?
Lions are definitely doing their part today, so they still need that help. So Cleveland needs to hang on to that lead.
But we need to get back to basics and win some games.
Second down.
Here we go. Williams going to run again. It's going to be short 2.
Williams out to the 27-yard line. It will be third down and 2. Eagles now within 3, trailing New Orleans 13-10.
Score update. New Orleans 13, Philadelphia 10.
Carolina 14-10. Giants winning big 31-10 over the Indianapolis Colts. Teams on the right still in the hunt.
And how big is that for the Lions if the Commanders lose today? Next week at Green Bay, win and you're in. Gets no better than that.
Right, with the Washington Addison.
Golf back to pass. Under pressure. He's going to just throw it at the ground and incomplete.
He had connected on 13 straight.
Oh, he's slacking. he's falling off past his prime.
That's kind of harsh. I know the guy's joking around, but it's still harsh. It sounded like a little jab to me. If you listen real close, you even hear him giggle.
From his 15-yard line.
Fair catch called. Going to be down about the 27-yard
line. Over in the AFC, big game tomorrow night. Bills and Bengals.
Miami leading Patriots.
Only the number 1 seed will get a first round bye this year, guys.
Raiders still alive despite a tumultuous week. Jarrett Stidham, now their starter.
Look, not to rain on the Raiders parade, but when you bench your starting quarterback, you're kind of waving the white flag. That Raiders organization. I don't know who made that decision, but that's the message that gets sent to me if I'm a player for the Raiders and my starting quarterback is just benched. Oh, I know what the next 2 weeks will be like.
We were there a couple of weeks ago for the miracle ending.
Fields
against the Patriots.
Out of the pocket.
Fields is spun around. It's Houston again.
Oh man.
That's his third sack today.
That kid takes such unnecessary stuff.
I had no idea he had that type of explosion. Just watch how fast he closes in on Justin Fields. He's dropping back. And then as soon as Justin Fields breaks contain, he shot out of a cannon, went straight for Justin. No breakdown. Just look at that. That is special, man.
8 sacks in 6 games.
Oh, he's so fresh, right? Those 6 games, all he did was practice against 2 really good offensive tackles.
Fields in the shotgun.
Decker and Penei Sewell. They taught him a lot because he's really succeeding.
Hands off to Herbert, who goes nowhere.
19, and we spoke to James Houston.
So we're going to have 3rd and
The other day,
19.
we asked him about playing for Deion Sanders. He said he was a great motivator at Jackson State.
Yes.
Had the mindset, always told his players to keep grinding.
The discipline that he taught them, and then now the adjustment that he made of understanding what it takes to be a pro week in, week out, practice in, practice out. It's really showing up in the games.
6 sacks for this Lions defense.
Komet has the ball. Going to be close to the first,
Not
but
nearly
short.
enough. That's only the 4th completion for Fields today.
4th down.
With the game-opening touchdown. And the Bears will punt it away once again with under 2 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, this really looks like a team that is checked out offensively coming into the 3rd quarter. Only down 2
Remember,
scores,
guys, if you
still
like the
ain't getting
content,
stopped.
please feel
Get
free to
the
hit that
play,
like
right in
and
there.
subscribe button,
Unfortunately,
guys.
It has not happened.
The more thumbs up you guys give me, the more the algorithm will put me out there to a broader audience. I'd love to be able to continue doing and bringing content to you guys.
That's Winnie, Dave Hochmeyer, Mike Spoley, and Mike V. Cody, Steve Pack.
If you'd like to help support the channel, you can find my Cash App donation link there at the top, or you can go to the home page of the channel and up in the box art up in the top right where you get the links. There's a link to the Cash App there.
On TV, hands were burning up from the turducken.
That's right, down in New Orleans. But we thank the men and women who travel with us every week.
Lions to run the ball.
On many occasions, Williams ruled down at the 39.
Got up and tried to sneaky it down.
John Moore, K-Mac and Chip and audio.
Yes, sir, Kenneth. I just updated. I don't know if I called it out. I just updated scores, so at least that was as of a minute or a minute and a half ago. Thank you, though.
Franny and Lily. Tell you what, we have so much fun, right? The season just flew by.
Oh yeah, they're not going to win it though.
End of the year dinner on Friday.
Doing too well.
A lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
All right, sorry about that, guys. My buddy here's talking to me, so I didn't have Discord on this whole time.
Yeah, and Shannon
Didn't
too.
realize it. So there you go, Ice. Now you'll actually, when you say something, they'll be able to hear your opinions.
For an indoor game.
Yeah, they don't have them. They don't have it in them, dude. The offensive line is not able to protect him right now. It's
Well,
crazy.
it's like you said earlier. They start out strong for just a short little bit, and then it seems like they tend to fall apart afterwards.
It's exactly how it's been. They shoot themselves in the foot with all kinds of stupid mistakes, dumb penalties. Now, granted, this game has been much fewer penalties as usual, but you still see the same mistakes being made. Welcome, everybody that's new to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you like what you see, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content when it releases. This is 2023. Happy New Year's, everybody. Many good things to come for the channel. A lot of things planned to be debuted here in the near coming future. So if that interests you and you'd like to see what happens, hit that subscribe button. You know something? Yeah, it's been a while. So, just updating some stuff for you guys. Happy New Year, guys. Let me direct your attention to the chat. I have currently placed a random Steam game key code. Be the first viewer to grab that code and go to your Steam and redeem it. The game is yours for life, for free, forever. Merry Happy New Year, guys. Just my way of saying I appreciate you guys and look forward to a awesome 2023. Here we go. Golf under center. All right, Mav. Drive safe.
As we begin the fourth quarter.
Lions, he's going to go nowhere. Williams went nowhere.
Lions with over 400 yards of offense.
Appreciate the light. Thank you so much.
200 on the ground.
I certainly appreciate each and every one of you.
As I mentioned earlier, this is the Bears defense.
I thought it was awesome. I had set a goal to reach 150 subscribers by January 1st, and last night's stream started out, and I was at 149, and then the misfortune with the stream happened, and I was so bummed, but some grateful person ran across some content or something that I had and chose to subscribe, and it put me at the goal that I had set to reach. So each and every one of you guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. This is why I do it. It's for you guys. So thank you so much.
And then they went, marched for a touchdown, had added 2 more scores since then. Offensively, can't get anything done.
Inside handoff and
first down. They just cannot stop the run.
43.
They've clearly seen enough from Jared Goff. They don't need him to throw the football. They're going to make sure that they can get this run game going, and with the offensive line that they have, I mean, it's still going to have production.
They can't.
Right? They're not even trying to run up the score. It's just the defensive guys aren't getting off blocks. If you don't get off blocks, you won't tackle anybody.
Total yards this half, 14 for the Chicago Bears.
Aaron Glenn told us we won't let one game
that is just not good.
No, not at all.
And that's exactly what the Lions have done today.
Off to throw over the middle, and well, that's like the third or fourth time this game that he's just put it in the ground like that.
And I know we've talked about the playoff scenarios and what can happen.
You know, golf, I'll tell you, man.
For the fans.
I think, who did he start with? Because I know he went to the Rams, and that was short-lived.
So even if they don't make the playoffs this year,
but
you come into off-season.
God, who was that?
Training
Who the hell was Goff with?
Where we need to be, not where we can be. It's not hope.
I'm having a brain
fart. This is who they are.
Help me out, anybody, if you know.
I can't remember.
Muhammad and Justin Jones. Third down.
All right, chat. If any of you know what team Goff started with, please feel free to throw that down in the chat for me.
31 consecutive points after falling behind 10-7.
Favorite guy, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Swift out of the backfield.
Swift out of the backfield, caught the ball down the sideline for a huge gain. First down. A 3rd and 11. Oh, we have a flag on the play.
So this one's coming back.
Holding offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, 3rd down.
Shane Zylstra.
Shane Zylstra out on the edge, and he's going up.
Remember, guys, get your votes in. Get your final votes in. We've had 33 votes. 58% of you think the Bears were going to win, while 42% believe the Detroit Lions. Of course, you know, that was down hugely, around 24% at one point when the Lions were already up 24-10. But yeah, get your votes
we can
in.
always have that wish.
I know it, right?
Goff waiting.
Goff, plenty of time, throws
Able to
it.
get rid of it.
Incomplete.
Prior to getting hit. Pass
4th and
intended for
15.
DJ Chark. Broken up by Harrison Hand. So the Lions will send out the punting unit.
Ended up getting, I believe they got a first down, had some nice rushes, eat up a little bit of clock. That's what Dan Campbell wants to see, and then have a strong finish to this game, right? No garbage yards, garbage points. They don't want to see that.
Fair catch called at the 5.
Back at the 5-yard line. Played by Ebner.
All right, 4th quarter in Detroit. 38-10. When they return, there'll be 11:47 left. Bears will have the ball on the 5. All right, so let's check out the scores from around the league again. Do we have any? It looks like Denver on top of Kansas City 17-13, just starting the 4th quarter. Miami now losing to New England 16-14. New York Giants up big 38-10 over the Indianapolis Colts. We have 11:30 left to play in the New Orleans Saint Philadelphia game, with the Saints currently leading 13-10. Tampa Bay making a game of it. 13:49 left in the 4th, and they're currently losing to the Carolina Panthers 21-16. And Cleveland starting to get a commanding lead on Washington 24-10. Those are your scores from around the league. Quick reminder, guys, I am doing a doubleheader today. I'll be doing the Minnesota Vikings and Green Bay Packer game, and that starts at 4:25 Eastern. It is already scheduled out in the channel, so I will be ending this stream in between. All right. That was a tragedy as well. Sweetness just withering away the way he did.
From the 5-yard line, Montgomery gain of 3 on first down.
Montgomery for a small gain.
Surprising. Ever since Justin Fields was getting worked on, we haven't seen those rollouts, the boot action, anything like that. He's been really accurate in passing the ball when he's out of the pocket.
All right, let's do some house cleaning, guys. We currently have 14 likes. And at the beginning of the stream, we set a 20-like goal. So be sure to get your likes and subscribes in before the end of the stream, as well as get your vote in for who you think's going to win.
Yeah, see, that's the play that
I know it's kind of obvious now.
Lions last week gashed them.
Really is as lopsided as it is. I should probably call an end to the poll.
This time, nothing doing.
But it's there to have interaction with the community. So let's leave her up, guys, and get your votes in.
Remembering from last week, Aaron Glenn really respected that. He benched a couple guys who weren't willing to tackle, come up and play the run. They got that worked out, had a great week of practice, and now you see it's paying off today.
3rd down and 6.
Fields in the shotgun.
Fields steps up.
He's going to run.
Looking to throw.
Scrambling to his left. Throws it out of bounds. 4th and 6. Jeepers,
very
man.
lethargic.
Played for the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized that, but was it the Rams that
really turning it up a
did
notch?
they
And look, it's not their fault if Justin Fields can't
did they
run.
draft him?
They're going to do what they need to do and take advantage of the situation. They certainly have in this second half.
I think it was just the Rams that he played with, so maybe they had drafted him.
The Lions had allowed nearly 500 on the ground the previous 6 quarters.
You lose 2 offensive linemen, one of your best runners. He can't run.
Fair catch called at the 46.
We did it.
All right, with that said, we're all pretty positive we know who's going to win and lose anyways, so. Yeah, I need to be a little more on top of that so it's not just dead silence. Get that playing during every commercial so even when I am talking, like I said, no dead silence. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that stopped by the stream today. I feel privileged to have you stop by on your New Year's Day. I certainly hope you enjoyed the time as you were here. Jared Goff, 289 pass attempts without an interception. Longest active streak in the NFL. Here we go, Goff in the shotgun formation. Alright, he's coming up under center now. We're in the I formation. He's going to toss back to his running back. He's going to try to circle out to the side. And he's going to have a couple of yard losses.
Quarterbacks who have started.
Hey, welcome everybody that's coming to the stream. Thank you for stopping by on this New Year's Day. I hope your New Year's Eve was fun and safe.
Of course, won a Super Bowl in Los Angeles last season, and now it's Goff and the Lions looking to make it to the postseason. They need 2 wins, 1 Washington loss, and they're trailing by 14. 1 Seattle loss.
And Goff comes up center. Man in motion. Going to hand off to his running back again. He's going to cut to the right and maybe get about 3 yards. 3 yards. They're down.
Got over 200 yards on the ground today.
The Lions offensive line, kudos to them. You have only 1 Pro Bowler in Frank Ragnow, but you can easily argue that Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker could be Pro Bowlers. They've done a really good job all season long, really showing up. And how about being really fresh, right? Dan Campbell, he takes a lot of time to make sure they get rest. And then look at that, last week, 45 season low in rush yards. Today, season high, 204 rushing yards.
Goff hands off, running back up the left side.
Swift stop.
Going to be short about 2 yards.
At the Chicago
4th down.
39-yard line.
I'm sure we're going to see Detroit punt.
You got 2 guys down, Jonah Jackson and Penei Sewell. They were down for a little bit, so it looks like they're okay. Probably just tired from blocking so much.
There's Sewell, 58. How about his game-clinching reception last time we were here against the Vikings?
Didn't know he had hands like that. Hands like a wide receiver, put him in motion. And I was scratching my head. I'm like, what is he doing? Where are they going with this? Had to tip my hat to Ben Johnson on that one. That was a really good call. Sealed the
there we go,
against
Goff.
a very good Vikings
in
team.
the shotgun. He has man in motion. Back to pass.
Goff
looking deep. Goes over the middle and incomplete.
Intended for the tight end Brock Wright. So the Bears will take over on downs. This is back in
taking over on downs. They didn't punt the ball. They went for it.
Like, what is this big man rumbling around in motion for? Uh-oh, they're throwing to him. Wow, great catch.
And that allowed the Lions to run out the clock.
Sealed the victory in what was a really good game. It was a litmus test for the Lions. Had the Vikings, division opponent, coming in. Had the Vikings won, they would have sealed the NFC North. Instead, the Lions took it to them, got that victory. There's Penei Sewell talking through it right now on the sideline, but it's been a really good.
All right, Fields in the shotgun.
8 weeks and today for the offensive line.
Fields is going to run the ball up the middle for about 8.
Tackle from behind by Rodriguez.
2nd down.
Hey, you think he wasn't pumped up for today? When offensive linemen come out that jacked up, you know they're going to have a day. You only see defensive guys ever get that excited. Penei Sewell, he's a different breed showing up today.
Here we go. Fields in the backfield. Under pressure. He's scrambling to his left. Looking for somebody downfield. Has the first and out of bounds.
As we check in with Carissa in Los Angeles.
Thanks, Kenny. So the Bucs were trailing 21-10. Mike Evans hadn't scored a touchdown since week 4. He now has 2 today as he hauls this one in. 2-point conversion, no good. Bucs down by 5. Kenny?
Thank you for that update.
Victory, and they would clinch the division, but a Carolina win would set up a couple of unbelievable games next week.
There we go. Fields
for next week.
In the shotgun, which he spent the majority of the season doing. He's going to scramble to his right. Under pressure, tripped up, flag down. That's going to be on the offense. I think it's coming back. Holding. Let's see if it's holding.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Holding offense, number 70.
Yep.
That penalty's declined. Holding offense, number 71. That penalty's declined. 2nd down.
What?
The Lions declined both penalties. It's another sack of Justin Fields.
That's why they wanted that sack statistic. Fields under pressure.
More flags.
Flag on the play. It's caught by Komet. We have a flag on the play.
That one's on Kirby Joseph. Definitely making contact with Chase Claypool.
Before the pass, holding defense, number 31. 5-yard penalty.
Ooh, defensive holding.
And there's Hutchinson today. You know, he didn't get the splash 3-4 sacks today, and all these TFLs.
That dude's coming with some intensity today.
His assignment, do your job. That's exactly what he did, and because of that, he had so much success, knowing that Justin Fields will roll out his way, keep it contained, a beautiful interception to cap it off. But the rookies have really stepped up today, Kenny.
Hutchinson, first rookie with at least 7.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries in a season. And Houston, look at his numbers in his first 6 career games. So Hutchinson, the first rookie to reach all of those marks. The only other player, Richard Dent, 1990. The Chicago Bear great.
That is very impressive. Those two already came in 1 and 2 among rookies in sacks, just padding to their stats. Really good game today.
Malcolm Rodriguez, the injured Lion, on that last play.
Here we go. Fields with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. Gonna go for it. Rifles to commit. Catches the ball for a first down.
What a day for James Houston.
I was going to say, we can't talk just about Aiden Hutchinson. James Houston was really coming to the party as well. The hustle, the drive, that closing speed that he had. And it was such a pleasure talking with him and how he said he learned so much from those older guys, the older vets.
Fields hit as he throws, incomplete.
Let's check in with Shannon.
Remember, Houston is so much fresher than everybody else as well. Told me, hey, it feels like game 6 for me. It kind of is game 6 for him when I spoke with him pregame. But you saw that big play at the end of the first half. He punched that ball out of Justin Fields' hands. And I did ask Dan Campbell about that in the coming out of the locker room. I said, what did you say to Houston after that? He just laughed and he said, it's about time he started doing something for us. Obviously, he was kidding.
Out there finally making some plays.
Fields rolls to his left, looking to go downfield. Throws a commit on the sideline. Number 19, St. Brown.
Amon-Ra on the other side with 4 receptions today. Equanimous returning.
Welcome to those that are new to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just getting in and don't know the scores, Detroit Lions are leading the Bears 38-10.
Favorite target.
We have 5:54 left in the fourth quarter.
John and Miriam. John, a 2-time Mr. Universe.
I know no one believes us looking at John right now, but trust me, this guy was a grown man when he won Mr. Olympias twice.
3rd down and 10. Fields dumps it off.
Montgomery running the ball. Going to be short about 2 yards from the first. 4th down.
There you go.
John Brown, 1981-82.
Look at his neck. Are you kidding me? Look at that. That's a Hulk. It looks like a real live Hulk. Incredible Hulk. He went out there and smashed. I know he's loving seeing his sons both performing in the NFL. Amon-Ra having a great season.
4th and 2. Looks like the Bears are going to go for it.
He's just continuing what he did last season, right? Rookie year was also really good.
Fields back to pass.
Lions
throws, and it's broken up.
A lot of credit, but so far it's been
no flags.
Tremendous for him.
Let's turnover on downs.
Pass break up there by Melifonwu.
There you go. Showing love to both. They got the double jersey going.
Number 19 on the sleeve, 14 on the front.
Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. I know that.
Get some score update going here.
Amon-Ra still in the game, and he's ultra competitive. Jared Goff said that forget the detail. We know he's very detailed. It's the way he goes out and just wants to beat every defender that's guarding him. Extremely competitive, and now they finally put him on the sideline. Jared Goff, he's high-fiving everybody. This was a very solid performance again, right, by that offense.
Nate Sudfeld.
Been a hell of a good game for Detroit.
We saw Sudfeld in the first quarter helping draw the plays on the whiteboard when Goff had the issue
radio
with his helmet communication
issues. Yes.
Timeout taken by the Lions. 5:11 remaining. What a day it's been for Jared
Looks like
Goff.
the Colts and Giants are following the same thing as the Bears and Lions, the same scores. Giants with the 30. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Looks like here, Cardinals versus the Falcons. The Falcons were a 1-point lead at 17-16.
All right. All scores should be updated now. I was just doing that as you said, started talking about the scores. Hey, welcome everybody that's new to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by on this very joyous holiday of New Year 23. Jamal Williams up the middle. Still going. Can he go? Huge gain down to about the 7-yard line. What a game for the Detroit Lions.
Up front, double down, kick out.
Bears defense
What
just can't
a
hold
game.
them.
They have run down the Bears' throat today.
Houston Carson off to the races for a nice gain. Just really
that is crazy.
Awesome day for this offense.
58 yards. Wow.
Williams' longest career run, 59 yards. He has 147.
Looks like they're going to give him 59 for it. Here we go. Golf under center. Going to hand it off to Williams, who's going to cut back and get maybe a couple.
500 yards of offense.
Lions, 500 yards of offense. That's crazy ridiculous,
and you're
man.
like, okay, he's a little tired. Let's bring on DeAndre Swift.
Wow, that's crazy ridiculous.
Quite the luxury. Williams back in. Under 4 minutes remaining.
I could see them giving it to Williams one more time. See if he can get that rushing touchdown. 16, tie Barry Sanders. I could see that happening right now. Look at the ball control.
I'm rooting for the guy. Come on, man. Let him score. Well, don't let him score, but come on, boy, guy.
Williams, and he's stuffed.
Williams going to be stuffed this time.
Back by Mike Pennell. So Williams earlier today.
He needs one more touchdown to tie Barry Sanders' single-season rushing touchdown record.
With his 9th rushing touchdown,
so he's still got one more game next week to try and beat that.
Home game number 9 for the Lions.
That's fine. We'll put a little asterisk by it. That's cool, but you notice they didn't take him out. He is in there. Got plenty of time to run one more play, run another play, go for it twice.
And they can get a first without scoring, so.
Here we go.
3rd and 8.
Sudfeld with the kill call, and now some penalty
timeout.
markers.
Hey, those whistles blew at 1 second.
Offense, number 45.
What the hell?
Penalty, still 3rd down.
Fullback Jason Kabinda.
Yeah, Jason got a little too excited.
I'm gonna have to somebody clip
Brown and Raymond,
like in the chat.
Said kill is like, oh, this is my time to shine.
Oh, Jason, we just need to build. You know, we've been hurt so badly with injuries all season. And then you come in and, you know, you could clearly tell the defense, they're deflated, their egos are bruised, like they've given up, they've been broke.
Goes down back at the 23-yard line.
You were talking about Jared.
What's that?
You were talking about Jared Goff, you know, the other teams that he played. He's done 2 seasons with the Detroit Lions, and then the Los Angeles Rams. He did 5 seasons, and that's all in his career.
Okay.
Yeah, he's had 5 seasons with the Rams, and 2 seasons with
because the season the Rams
Lions
traded him, the Lions, damn it, Matthew Stafford come in and won the Super Bowl.
Right. But yeah, that's all in his career so far. It's just the 5 seasons with the Rams and then 2 seasons with the Lions.
Cool, thanks for that info.
Week 18 in the National Football League.
ESPN is going to have the first 2 games on Saturday. And if these
here we go, field goal attempt, and that's good.
Field goal is good. We're gonna
Lions 41, Chicago 10.
Badgley connects from 41 to extend the Lions lead as we head to Los Angeles.
2:40 left in the
Thank you so much,
fourth
Kenny.
quarter.
So the Bucs were down by as much as 11 in the 4th when Tom Brady goes up top. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown of the day, 2-point conversion good. Bucs down.
Bucs up 24-3 or 24-21.
Thanks very much, Clarissa.
Thank you, Clarissa.
Washington, 24-10.
Hey, welcome to those that are now plugged into the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just joining and don't know what the score is, the Detroit Lions are destroying the Chicago Bears 41-10.
They would also need 1 loss from Seattle, either against the Jets.
Hey, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to slap that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you like the content, be sure to
very, very
Blah,
excited
blah, blah.
for the
Be sure to
matchup.
hit that
4 o'clock today, and then
notification
the
bell.
week, look, we just saw the Rams with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's giving everybody a run for their
I
money.
should just
Looks
be
really
quiet.
good against the Broncos.
All right, Bears are going to have it on the 25.
Detroit. Lions going to win for the 7th time in their last 9 games. Justin Fields and the Bears came into this game with an 8-game losing streak. Record of
Yeah, don't even go to commercials. Get this god-awful game over.
One season. Bears will host Minnesota.
This is one of the poorest outings the Bears have shown.
You know you're not going to make
At least some of the other poor outings, you know, there were adverse weather and whatnot.
Right, you want to see something positive.
Catch made by Ebner. There is a flag.
Yeah, looks like
flag on the play.
You surprised Fields is still in for this possession?
No, not at all.
Holding.
Yep.
Holding offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So I'm not surprised at all. Fields is
welcome back, Mav. I
because
see
he's
that you
supposed
said
to
you're
be
the
a
back.
franchise quarterback for the next decade. So he needs to get in there. He needs to get these reps. The game has to slow down for Justin Fields. He also needs to understand what it's like to face adversity, because if no one else is going to step up, he needs to step up to get this team to play hard. And that's what I was referring to. When you're a fan and you're watching, okay, they're not making the playoffs, but at least be competitive. That's what you want to see, that there's some fight, there's something that we can take on for next season.
See, I tell you.
First down at 20, following the penalty. Catches made by
there you go, nice catch. That'll get you some of that back.
Yeah,
what would I do with number 1 pick overall?
Is Justin Fields my guy?
Justin Fields is a great quarterback. He's young, talented.
He brings. He does a really
Montgomery,
good job watching film,
the running backs that Chicago has have done quite well this season.
Prior to the snap.
So I wouldn't think they really need to do anything in the running area like that. But offensive line, and there's so many weaknesses in the defense. But I guess if I had the number 1 pick, I would have to start building the offensive line around this kid. Because right now they don't have the protection. He's like the most or one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL. They got to protect him or he's going to get hurt. And his career will be shortened.
One of the guys they could lean on next couple years at that offensive tackle position.
They got to protect him.
Coming into this game, all season.
Encouraging.
Fields off the hands of Chase Claypool as we hit the 2-minute warning here in Detroit. Jared Goff and the Lions.
There you heard it. 2-minute warning. Goff and the Lions up 41-10. Welcome everybody that's in the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Merry Happy New Year. So you say Merry Christmas. And to say it so many damn times. KC and Denver are really making a game of it. It's been back and forth with them all day. It's now KC 27, Denver 24. Miami and New England. New England is starting to take over. 23-14. Fourth quarter, 2:32 left. New Orleans Saints leading the Philadelphia Eagles 20-10. Tampa Bay still leading Carolina 24-21 with 2:24 left in the fourth. We got Cleveland that they're at the end of the fourth, leading 24-10 over Washington. Jacksonville still big over Houston, 31-3. that's a shellacking as well. There's been some pretty big lopsided games today. Quick reminder, guys, after this game, I will be streaming a doubleheader of I'll be taking on the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers at 4:25 Eastern. I will end this stream, and there will be a small short break in between the two streams. Sorry about that. Fields circling out to his right. Oh, what? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do you... That could have been bad. Don't touch my phone. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? All right, Bears the punt. Come on, let's just get this game over. Nice return.
Shameful
coming.
to watch,
Ooh,
isn't it?
Yes, it is. Horrible. Wow. 35 rushes, 268 yards, 7.7 average, 2 touchdowns. There we go. They're just taking victory formation. Here we go. 50 seconds left. One more kneel down and this game's over. Again, guys, I'd like to remind you that at 4:25 Eastern, I will be streaming the Minnesota Vikings versus Green Bay Packers. So I hope to see everybody over there on that stream. That is your score, guys. Your final score is 41-10. The Lions have defeated the Chicago Bears. I want to say thank you to everybody that stopped by the stream, and I certainly hope to see you guys on the next one. So, with that said, hey, this is KGB for the C Sports Network, home of your streaming outlaws. Hope to see you there. Thanks again, guys.